Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Nima. I'm taking a few minutes from your time to show you my ideas on how to rehab an old stamping platform. Right? My stamping platform, I made a mistake of using a solvent to clean it, and I lost all the grit. And inside, I was able to clean it, but I still have this problem in here, so I'm gonna work on this. First thing that I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna use that same solvent to remove all that grit, because I have an idea on how to replace that grit. So let me do that and I'll come back in a second. So I remove all the lines. I left this the ruler on the top and on the left. And by the way, if you're gonna use a solvent to do this, make sure that you do it in a open room. And then my next step will be to use this transfer grid, and I mean, it comes without the labels. It's just that this is the only one that I have, and I'm not gonna go and spend more money if I have something that I can use. And this transfer grid that I have in here, transfer contact clear paper, it's blue, so that's fine with me. But it has the grid integrated in there. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna cut a piece the same size, and I use this tool to round the corners so they match the platform. And I'm gonna put this, glue this to the lid of my platform. So now that I added that grid, now I have at least a reference when I'm lining up my stamp. Okay? So we took care of the front. Let's talk about the inside, because if I have to add something on top of this shelf, I normally use a piece of acetate, put it on top, and then try to align on top my stamp. Let's say that I want to add these 2 cups in here, and then I will stamp in here, pick them up, and then stamp, and then try and keep trying and move it again. So here is my idea. Now that I'm doing the rehab to this, I have another idea for that, and this is something that I've been using for a little while, and I wanted to show you, and I think this is the moment. I went and bought this ink blending mats. They come 2 in the package. I only paid $1.99 for this. And I cut a piece the size of the inside of my stamping tool, 7 by 7. Let me put this aside. And this mat in here, it comes with cover and plastic that we have to remove on the other side. Okay. So it's very clear. I actually use it often as a acetate. And I'm going to put that with tape attached to the top. And I'm going to trim this also. And I don't need to cut it all the way long. I prefer to have it at the width because I don't think I'm going to stamp anything this low in here. So I'm going to round the corners also, at least on these two sides. And I'm going to align this to the top, making sure that it is flush with that edge on the side. And I'm using this surgical tape because I have it in there. I use it a lot with papers. It's really easy to, it sticks very well. And when I remove it from the papers, I use it on papers, on my watercolor papers, it doesn't leave marks. All right, so here is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna demo this with that cup that I want to add in here. So I'm gonna stamp just the cup. I'm gonna say, well, there's gotta be pretty much like in there. All right, anywhere. I'm gonna stamp, and this is attached to the top, so it's not gonna move. Stamping this into the plastic. And now, instead of aligning the stamp to the paper, I'm gonna align the paper to the stamp. And when I know that it's the position that I want, I just need to flip that to the back. It's not gonna get on the way because it's attached to the top. Let me ink this again and stamp this. And now I have it in the place that I want it. And then this piece in here, you just have to clean them. And use it again. And when you're stamping, you flip it to the back to put it away. You just put it inside. And that's it. So this is my old and rehab stamping tool that I'm going to continue using until I can't get a rehab anymore.